excited to get back to the World Championships? I mean, last year went pretty well for you.
Yeah, the last few years actually I've had good memories at the Worlds, and I always love racing with all the other Americans, and it's always a good vibe in the hotel and just the week leading up to the race. So I'm really excited for it.
What can you tell us about Kigali? It looks like we're racing at high altitude. What do you know about the course? Has any of the team staff or anybody previewed the course?
No, my brother-in-law actually has raced there at Tour Rwanda, and I know they've done that finishing circuit before. So I've been asking him a few questions about it and looking at Google Street View and the Velovir file for the course. But yeah, it'll be cool to get out there and see it in person. And it's between 12 to 1,500 meters, so not super high, but definitely at altitude. But I do love racing at altitude, so I usually go pretty well there, and hopefully, it'll be a good course. I mean, the total elevation is pretty wild when you look at it, but it's actually just a repetition of so many short, steep climbs. So hopefully that should suit the team we have going there.
Yeah, given the course, what type of team is the USA taking, and who do you think will be best on that type of course out of the team?
Yeah, I mean, I think obviously, some of our top guys aren't going, like Matteo and Nielsen and Brandon, but I think, with Quinn and myself and, Magnus is going as well, I think we have some good options. So, hopefully we can use those numbers and also a bit of an underdog role and, make it in the front moves.
I mean, it seems obvious, but I guess there's one person to beat.
Yeah, exactly. I think we all saw what happened last year, and I think I'll probably try and use the same strategy of, if you can get up the road and then have him come across to you and then try and hold on for as long as possible. I think, otherwise you're just racing for second, and, we'll have to see how we can use our cards.
What does Zurich teach you, the last year's World Championships? What did that teach you that you're applying for this year's Worlds?
I think it taught me that those early moves kind of within the 100 to 80K to go, marker, those can really pay off. And I think last year I actually saved quite a bit of energy by being up the road there. And then once that move was brought back, I think I wasted a bit of energy following things when, in hindsight, I should have sat in a bit more and, used the energy that I have saved. And I think a better result was possible. But, I think I'll take some lessons I've learned from the last couple of years of trying to get up the road early and hopefully can hold on to Pogačar for a little bit longer than last year.
Your brother-in-law raced at the Tour of Rwanda. Have you ever raced in Africa? And, I mean, we're expecting massive crowds there and a lot of just craziness and support for the cyclists. What have you heard about Rwanda? And what's your impressions so far? Have you ever done anything in Africa?
Yeah, I've heard the crowds there are pretty epic, and I'm sure at a World Championships it'll just amplify that. So, hopefully it's a nice course, good venue, and awesome crowds, and it'll be a great Worlds. I've never raced in Africa, but I was born there, so it'll be cool to go back.
South Africa. How long did you spend in South Africa before you went to the U.S., and where did you go to after South Africa?
I was only lived there for a couple of years, and then once my younger sister was born, we moved to the U.S. because my mom's from the U.S. and my dad grew up in South Africa, and all his family is still there. So I still have some connections there, and it'll be cool to go back. It's always an awesome trip.
When do you fly into Rwanda? How many days in advance? Are you doing the mixed relay TT or?
No, I'm not going to do the relay. I'm just going to focus on the road race, and I'll arrive on the Wednesday. Then I have 3 full days before the race, so I think that's obviously it's not too much jet lag. It's only a 2-hour time difference, I believe, from Europe. So a few days to get settled in, and then it should be ready to race.